With the high cost of a college education these days, how can you afford to pay for your child's higher education without going broke? Perry DuFontaine is a financial advisor at Barnum Financial Group and is here to tell us just how to do that. Welcome, Perry.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
Barnum has a number of seminars specifically for parents. You're going to discuss certain strategies, and one of the strategies is other people's money versus your money. What is that?
Well, correct. Basically, what we do is educate people. We say there's two costs to college, one for the informed and one for the uninformed. So what we do at our presentations is educate people about what the sources of financial aid are and how to get it. For example, costs of schools are very expensive. For example, here in Connecticut, to live on campus, all in, including what I like to call toothpaste, laundry detergent, and occasional pizza, is about $25,000. Out of state, 35 to 40, privates 35, pushing $60,000 a year. So it's a lot of money. And interestingly, only about 17% have only saved about $5,000 dedicated for college. So how are they going to do it? So
can it be done?
Yes, it can. So it's all about showing people how to make college more affordable. So for example, an interesting statistic is that most of the free money comes from the combination of the colleges and the government itself, not from private scholarships. And lots of people spend lots of time chasing after those private scholarships. That only represents about 4% of the total aid pie. So if you want to think about the government and the colleges, and the biggest source of free money is the colleges themselves, quite surprisingly. For example, an interesting statistic, about 84% of people or kids that attend private colleges receive financial aid, and the average tuition discount is 40%.
So it's thousands of dollars we're talking about here.
Definitely.
And that's something they can just talk to those specific colleges about.
Not specific colleges. It depends on the right school for the child and the right school for their pocketbook.
And this is the second strategy. You say pick the right school for your child and for your pocketbook.
Correct. So the right school for the child is, so again, really the idea there is so that they'll be happy where they go, so they might actually graduate on time. Versus going multiple years, because if you go to the wrong school, it will cost you. So again, some interesting statistics. About 60% of kids that start at a four-year college never finish there. They transfer at least one. Only 36% graduate in 4 years, 58% in 6 years.
We actually have the information right there for all the seminars coming up, and you have 3 of them coming up next week.
Correct.
That's in Shelton, Trumbull, and Milford.
Yes.
And how do people just need to call in and get the RSVP?
RSVP, there's an 800 number there. They can go to the Barnum website, barnumfinancialgroup.com.